Well, hello. How's everyone doing? This is the teaser video for this coming Sunday, November 22nd. Obviously, this is the Sunday before Thanksgiving, so I am doing a Thanksgiving sermon. It's actually titled Thanksgiving. I'll be preaching on Psalm 95. Psalm 95, and if you read that psalm before the service on Sunday, you'll kind of get the impression of really how we're supposed to give thanks. And you'll see it's talking about singing and music and joy and enthusiasm. And every time I read that passage, especially the beginning of it, you can't help but feel the excitement and the passion of people celebrating and giving thanks. And this year, it's been a weird year, and Thanksgiving, I'm not sure how you're doing it. If you're used to having big family gatherings and you're not doing that this year, either because of travel or trying to keep the number of people having contact with each other. I really haven't been to a lot of big Thanksgiving dinners. I've been to some that my family scattered across the country, so we never get together for Thanksgiving. The last few years, it's been Sue and I and our daughter and grandson and her fiance, and now Sue's family. If anybody was up at the fall family weekend, Sue's brother was there along with her dad and Vonnie. This year it's going to be Sue, myself, her brother who loves to cook, so him and Sue are going to work on it, and Jen and Lincoln are coming. I'm not sure if Ernie's coming with her or not. But it's a gathering of about 6 people, and a dog who will be very highly stressed out. But we're going to get together. We're going to, what I love about Thanksgiving is I'm a big white meat person. I like chicken, turkey, pork. So turkey stuffing is one of my favorite meals. I should ask, I'm not really sure, is pumpkin a vegetable? Because if so, I'll make sure I'll get my servings of vegetables with pumpkin pie. I can get fruit with apple pie. I find all kinds of ways to get my fruit and vegetable servings. But yeah, Sue knows pumpkin pie is one of my favorite desserts. It's up there with chocolate, triple chocolate cake and whatever. So we will have a time of gathering. It's not a big gathering. And I'm like I said, I'm not sure about most of you if you got people traveling and how that's going to affect or what this whole pandemic has done as far as your family gatherings. Christmas is not that far away either. People are going to be visiting, I'm sure, a little bit. The pandemic, it seems like it is starting to spike in a lot of areas, and I encourage people to continue to be safe. Wash your hands, wear your masks, be careful. If you don't need to be in large crowds, don't be in large crowds. Luckily, our worship services, we're still about 25% capacity. We're still social distancing, so we're still doing well as far as that. And it's been great to see as many people as we have. And when you look at this passage, when it's talking about coming and give thanks and singing and praising and worship, we need to understand that's not lip syncing. We're not trying to be Milli Vanilli and just faking it. I know some people are self-conscious about their singing. I'm not a great singer. I always turn my microphone off. But when you have pastors and praise teams leading worship all around the country, and they're up there singing, and they look out there and there's no sound coming back. Well, this Psalm 95 talks about, well, we should really be singing and praising and giving worship because we are thankful. And you probably can, as crazy as this year has been, there's probably a lot of things a lot of you can be thankful for. I know a lot of people who've lost jobs and are trying to find new jobs, and I know they'll be thankful when they do find new jobs, but for those who never lost their job, that's something they should be thankful for. When we think about kids trying to go to school and going to college, and they're doing a lot of it online, and I know a lot of them are frustrated with sports being canceled or not being able to go to school and see their friends. But we have to be thankful for those who have been able to avoid getting sick, or those who have gotten sick and been able to recover and get through it. When we think of the season of Thanksgiving, it's a remembrance of the harvest. This Wednesday, we're going to have the Holy Hangout Harvest, and we're going to be talking about what the harvest really means. And in the time, in biblical times, or we think of Thanksgiving and Pilgrim's time, without the harvest, they wouldn't have survived the winter. So it was something truly they were thankful for, that they had food that they were able to store and get them through a long winter. And we got the convenience, I would say, of going to the grocery store, but you don't even need to go to the grocery store now. We got the convenience where the groceries are brought to you. So we have a lot of things to be thankful for. For those who can't get out, we now have the ability, like you said, for groceries, for medications to be shipped to your door, all your necessities. I've said many times, we live in a world now where you technically don't have to leave your house. It's not good for the mental health of not being able to socialize and be with other people. And if church is that place where you come to get encouragement and support and interact safely, that's what we're here for, that, because mankind was not meant to be isolated and alone. So as we think about this time for Thanksgiving, we do have a Christmas Eve services planned. We'll be talking about more about that, but we're doing what we can with social distancing there, making sure the first service is completely gone before the second service arrives. How we're going to do communion, kind of like we did the last one, making sure it's safe and people can grab a cup with a piece of bread, a cup of juice. We're taking all the precautions that we can so we can still worship and give praise and give thanks. So think about it. If you do have a chance, please read Psalm 95. And I'm hoping people read it, and when they come to worship on Sunday, we are blowing the doors off the building with singing and praise and joy and extolling our God and just saying how truly thankful we are. So there's a lot of things to think about. This Sunday we will be talking about Thanksgiving and looking forward to the holiday and giving thanks for everything the Lord has done for us. Until then, be safe and hope to see you this Sunday.